Let's give it another try here. I got some new strings that keep snapping off. They go out of tune right away when they're settling in. We'll give this a try, keeping that in mind. We'll blame those unfortunate circumstances for my hanging off key too. Anyway, got the amp in a new location, and we got the camera tripod back doing what it was intended to do, supporting a camera rather than a microphone. So that's cool. Yeah, so we'll get used to this. Anyway, keep it down tonight. Promise? Yeah, I promise, yeah. Well, we can be unusual about it anyway, right? Yes, we can. For instance, this chord here, does this sound like a major chord to you? Not to me. Yeah, so that makes it unusual, according, of course, to my deep and broad understanding of music. If it's a major chord, it's not unusual, and if it's unusual, it's not a major chord, you see? Yeah, so naturally, since we agree now that this is unusual, we can also presume then that the song that's built around this chord will also be unusual, as will be the person singing it and all the people listening. Anyway, the song that I have for you here was written back in the hippie days when we were all about protesting the corporate structure that would exploit the individual. And of course, the ultimate exploiter was what President Eisenhower called the military-industrial complex. Yeah, we called it the establishment, I remember. And anyway, this song appealed to me then, and it still does. But I always wondered who the central character was. Who are we singing about here? Well, there were times when it sounded like maybe Jesus was the person, but it doesn't really fit Jesus, even though he did have a reputation for promoting nonviolent resistance to systemic evil, like what we're talking about. You know, and I still don't know who we're singing about, but these days names like Bradley Manning come to mind, and Julian Assange. Bradley Manning, of course, has been sitting in federal, he's been sitting in military, prison solitary since May, and so that's what, 7 months now? Or more than that? You know, 23 hours a day, at least he's all by himself there, I understand, and from what we've learned, you know, who's to say for sure what's going on? There certainly aren't any published reports on this condition, but the idea is, I guess, that the military is turning the screws on him to get him to sign Z papers, right? To sign on to this thing that would then put Julian Assange, the WikiLeaks guy, in Guantanamo, too. Yeah, you gotta shut that guy up, right? You can't have so much truth out there, right? I mean, truthful statements, publishing truthful statements, I mean, that's embarrassing, especially the people who are making all the money, right? You gotta shut that guy up. Anyway, this does sound kind of unusual, doesn't it? I don't know what kind of a chord that is. It just doesn't sound like a major chord to me. To me, it sounds kind of like a wind chime, not a song at all. So I told him that he better shut his mouth and do his job like a man. And he answered, listen, Father, I will never kill another. He thinks he's better than his brother. Matter of fact, I don't even want to do this. I'm just doing it because I think I have to. Right? So what happened with my fingers, man? Why is it I mess up on the easiest chord in that whole song? Just 2 strings. And I do it wrong. I don't know, man. I think sometimes there's something psychological going on with me, you know. I just gotta, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Just embarrass myself. Screwing up, you know. I can't have things too perfectly well done. Not with me, no. That would be too easy. Let's give it a try. There's one note in this song that is more important than all the rest of them, and it's a dissonant, I think, note. It's a B flat. That's it right there. While we're playing a G chord. That's the G. Can you sing B flat while you're playing G? It doesn't sound like me. Forget that. Remember that note. Can you do it? I don't think I can. I can never do it when the time comes. We'll try it. The king of Marigold is in the kitchen cooking breakfast for the queen. Queen was in the parlor playing piano for the children of the king. In the garden, picking flowers for a friend who came to play. The queen was in the playroom, painting pictures for the children's holiday. Cry, baby, cry, making mama sigh, holding on to the better. Here it comes, the Duchess of Kirginsey, always smiling in a ramen, late for tea. Was having problems with a question from a local bird and bee. Here it goes. Baby, cry, making my smile, holding on to the bird. Try it one more time. Doesn't like a meeting around a table for a seance in the dark, with voices out of nowhere put on specially by the children for a while. Keep working on it, and you know, there's another one with a dissonant note I remember, and that is this one here. It's so difficult to play those, to sing those. I'll give it a try. The other side of Jamie's door is aching loneliness. 1, 2, 3. She dances with the ancient fears, porcelain smiles, and witless tears. We Jamie falls, the deer, her flash inside. We go Jamie. See what I was talking about? I'll try it some more. Well, I sing you one of a song it has no end. Oops, we just skipped a verse. Yeah, we need all the verses we can use. We need some more practice, right? Well, don't try to answer her helpless calls. She can't hear your words. She feels nothing at all. When though tomorrow promised brightly, she's the child of emptiness. Yesterday we were Jamie, but bones that tear at her flesh inside. We were Jamie. She lives in a land where her mother died. Dogs will go crazy now. We got a meter here coming up the drive. Well, I'll sing you one of a song, it has no end, like this one. I'll sing you two of a tree that can't bend, and I'll sing you three. Didn't even try with the dogs in the backyard. Smart. I see she's got bite marks all over her face. We put Jamie. Oh man, difficult. These songs used to appeal to me, these crying ones. Sometimes we'll bring you silver. Bring you climb. No, that's not the way I want to say it. I go, some guys, well done for the morning. Will die as they're born. Will swear they die for love. Some die anymore. I'll die alone. Yeah, I can't sing anymore about that. I mean, God, what a pity party, huh? Yeah, I don't know, Stone Nights, so that's just what you want to hear, right? Well, I've heard about enough already. Unless I can think of something fun to play real quick, I'm going to quit.